a hurry? Can't listen to an entire court report? Well, you're in the right spot. It's time for Court Report To Go.
Let's get this party started, Rod.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Amboys. I'm your host of the Court Report To Go, as we are just about ready to get going for our show here today, or whatever you're listening to. I am your host, David Amboys. Jesus Andrade made a mockery of the Charlotte Speedweeks for the CORT National Cup Series, sweeping both events. The first time it's ever been done, because it's the first year that we've had two events at Charlotte. But Jesus led 192 laps on his way to the victory at Charlotte on Wednesday night. He beat Mike Husby and Julian Medor as the only two drivers who remained on the lead lap with Jesus. Steve Lovender finished fourth. Stephen Taylor making his return. He's not in Alaska anymore. He's based in North Carolina. He finished fifth. James Gutta sixth. David Amboys seventh. Cody McCorkle eighth. Joseph Cervone ninth. Sean Brightsman, big hit in the points. More on that later. 10th. Patrick O'Toole 11th. Tyler Tucker 12th. Johnny Williams 13th. Andrew Hayes 14th. Matt Harrington 15th. Will Roberts 16th. Corey Stevens 17th. Sean Brandt 18th. Morgan Murphy 19th. The three drivers who requested provisionals, John Dragonetti, Riley Roush, and Scott Olson, all three received the mandated 5 points. Looking at the points, with that bad finish, Brightsman lost 10 points on the battle for the title. Julian Medor still leads by 33 over Husby. Brightsman 43 back, but Corkle 72 back, and David Amboys 92 back. CORT National Cup Series will be turning right next week. We head to the Watkins Glen International for all three series next week, with the CORT National Cup Series Budweiser at the Glen. Switching gears over to the CORT American Racing Tour, they were in action this week at Charlotte. They were the support event, along with the Can-Am Racing Series at Charlotte, and Julian Medor took advantage of a late race accident in between Scott Olson and Riley Roush to take home the victory in the Independence 125K. Cody McCorkle second, Alex Boffley third, Brian Sullivan fourth, Corey Stevens fifth, Chris Sweat sixth, Tim Silliman seventh, John Dragonetti eighth, James Gutta ninth, Steve Lovender 10th, Andrew Hayes 11th, Scott Olson and Riley Roush 12th and 13th, and Morgan Murphy 14th. That series, with the point standings the way they are, James Gutta now leads only by 3 over Alex Boffley. Brian Sullivan finds himself third, 8 points back. Andrew Hayes 4 points back, Andrew Hayes is fourth, 15 points back, and Julian Medor is 19 points back. That series heads to Watkins Glen as well next week, and the CORT Training Page Championship Series, of course, wasn't in action this week due to the Canada Day holiday, but Tyler Tucker still leads that point standings by 14, heading across the pond to Silverstone next week in the London CORT Trophy. All right, so that has been your CORT Report To Go. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will be back next week, hopefully with a CORT report. I believe I'm off on Thursday at 8, so we should have a CORT report live. If not, I hope you enjoyed the first ever CORT Report To Go. I've been your host, David Amboys, and thank you very much.